Your ads are working, your phone is ringing, but you can't figure out why. Bad news. It's probably your intake system itself. The good news is you don't have to fly blind anymore because AI tools like Claude and ChatGPT can pinpoint exactly where you're losing people in as little as 90 seconds. Here's how. I'm Daisy Lopez, Senior Growth Specialist here at Abogados Now. We've worked with over 500 law firms nationwide, driven more than $250 million in settlement fees, and as a Google Premier Partner, we're among the top 3% of agencies in the world. And we analyze actual recorded intake calls for the law firms we work with, so we see exactly where callers drop and why.
Before we continue, a quick note and the only break you'll hear in today's episode. Most attorneys know they should be reaching Hispanic clients, but very few do it well. That's where we come in. At Abogados Now, we build authentic Spanish language campaigns that actually get you more cases and grow your practice. So if you're looking for a new way to get more clients, book a call with our team today at abogadosnow.com. Now, let's get back to the episode.
A firm we work with had great ads running. So let me paint you a small picture. A firm we work with had great ads running. The phone rang constantly with real motivated callers, exactly the people they wanted to talk to. But that didn't matter because consultations weren't booking and they were getting no cases. Conversion was weak and the team had no idea why. At first, they blamed the quality of the lead because on the surface, it seemed like this was the area to blame. It was their first hunch. So instead of guessing, we did something different. We ran their actual recorded intake calls through AI analysis to actually find the pattern. We fed the call transcripts into our custom intake analysis tool, and it discovered why callers were not converting. What we found was that the problem wasn't the ads, or that they were unqualified, or that their price wasn't right. It was the first 90 seconds of the call. So this was finding number one. The consultant was quoting the fee before the caller got to tell their story. This landed as expensive instead of fair, and ultimately made the caller feel unheard and unwelcomed. Number two, whenever a caller reached the intake team and didn't reach a lawyer right away, the line was, "Someone will call you back," which is a huge no-no. Even though they picked up, they never actually took their call. All this does is quietly hand a hot lead to another firm because chances are that they aren't going to sit down and wait for you to finally answer them. Callers will go find another firm who will actually listen and talk to them. Lastly, number three was a very big one. This analysis determined that they cheapened the consultation as an appointment rather than an actual legal strategy session with the attorney. In this firm's case, the caller was being asked to pay $150 with no concrete idea of what they're buying, and gave the impression that they would be paying to be seen. This, combined with the fact that they were being priced too soon, was a deadly combination in their conversion rate. By the end of the call, the caller had already decided this firm wasn't the one. None of these problems are marketing problems. All three live in intake. And AI found all of them in 90 seconds. Now, these problems may sound familiar, but the truth is, everyone's intake systems are unique. So we'll walk you through how you can make a version of this yourself to diagnose your intake problems. Step 0 really is to record your actual intake calls, with caller consent, of course. Once you do that, the first thing you'll do is to get them transcribed. Most AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude can do that, or you can use a tool like Otter as well. Step 2 will be to take those transcripts and feed them into Claude or ChatGPT. Then you want to ask it to find the patterns in why callers aren't turning into booked consultations by posing as an expert in legal intake. Here's a prompt on the screen that can help you do that. We recommend to focus especially on the first 30 to 90 seconds of each call and ask it for specific fixes that could change the outcome. You'll walk away with a clear read on where you're actually losing cases. Just as a bonus tip for staying this long into the episode, use old transcripts of your wins. So those calls that turned into booked consultations are there to compare. One note, Our partner who we showcased got a pretty comprehensive report with our intake analysis engine because we built a custom engine that was fed 8 years of data from over 500 law firms. So yours may not have competitor data or data from firms with elite intake. But honestly, by feeding your engine with your own data, even the DIY version works well and will be able to analyze pretty well. And it points straight at the exact moments costing you signed cases. For work like this, AI is genuinely game-changing. Stop guessing where the leak is. Run the numbers through AI and start listening to what they tell you. That's where the cases are. If you'd like us to run a full intake analysis on your firm's calls, book a call. We'll show you exactly where the problem lives and how to fix it. Talk soon.